As you guys know, I'm the original creator of the I Wish I Knew Sooner tip series in FC Mobile, and in today's video, I'm going to be giving you 21 different tips I wish I knew sooner. Hope you enjoy. The first tip I'll be mentioning in this video is to not gamble when you rank up your players. This is one of the biggest scams in FC Mobile, even if it was 90%. Don't risk it. If you guys are ever going to spend real money in FC Mobile, consider buying these special packs. These actually give you a pretty good deal and might just be worth it. If you're ever struggling with your shooting in head-to-head, don't forget that VSA exists, and you could always practice your shots in there, and maybe experiment with new ones. Most good players that take the game seriously generally don't use commentary, so if you want to grind to a certain rank, I suggest you turn it off completely, and it also take up quite a bit of storage. Always when making customizations to your team, check that your team roles are already set to the best players. Very important since you don't want to be taking penalties with Kane. Now, I think the ground-driven pass is one of the best type of passes in FC Mobile. Not only is it fast, most of the time it's super accurate, so take advantage and abuse it. If you head into your team, I suggest you turn off auto substitute, since it could appear mid-game and distract you during gameplay. Now, a lot of FC Mobile players forget that the fake shot is a thing. All you need to do is swipe left on your red shot button. It's basically a free skill move. If you guys are ever about to buy a player, always look at their ranked version, because sometimes they're actually cheaper and more worth it to buy. I know this is quite obvious, but I always forget, and that's training my players. Just make sure after every rank up you train your players, or they won't get the extra boost. Congrats! You have officially made it halfway through the video. I'd like to remind you guys, if this video somehow gets 5,000 likes, I'll make a 50-tip series, so make sure to drop a like. Anyways, back to the video. If you head into your menu in FC Mobile, make sure you have the high frame rate setting on. This will make your game so much smoother. Now this tip is for your overall gameplay. When playing head-to-head, try to not be predictable to your opponent. For example, don't try to take the same shots all the time, or don't try to attack from the same area all the time. Mix it around. When picking a keeper for your squad, always stay away from keepers 180 centimeters and short. This could hurt their gameplay. In your head-to-head game, always make sure you don't keep your team on attacking though. This could cause flaws in your defense, but it's acceptable if you're winning by a larger margin. When you're going for a shot, I find that finessing from a far distance doesn't really lead to anything no matter the player's stats, so try to avoid doing that. If you pack a good player, it's best to lock them. This would prevent you from accidentally selling or trading them. When going for a penalty, if you swipe too hard, you could overshoot it and miss entirely. When shooting the penalty, don't forget that you could always try to shoot middle, since 75% of the time the opponent dives for it. I know power shots could be incredible sometimes, but avoid spamming them in a game, since most of the time it's super hard to pull off. When shooting your corners, never swipe, instead tap on the place you want the ball to go. Okay guys, the last tip I have for you in this video is to try to use a formation with a cam. I feel like cams are super important to have since your attacking is basically the most important aspect of FC Mobile right now. Thanks for watching guys. Make sure to leave a like for more vids like this.